Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Dr. Glenn Vo, and I am super excited to have an amazing guest. It's Medina Scott with GetVWire. What's up?
Hi, everybody.
Oh, man, so I'm super excited to have you on because here's the thing. Lately, you've seen it in all the social media groups, right? You heard it on podcasts. You heard it from other doctors. They're saying, man, I'm having issues with my staff, right? People are not coming back. I need some extra help. The people I have right now, because there's less staff, it's really stressful for them. And so, I wanted to bring you on because you guys provide a service that helps not just small practices, big practices, DSOs, everyone. You provide outsource help right there. So talk about really quick for those who don't know who you are and don't know what GetVWire is.
Yeah.
What is GetVWire? What do you guys do?
Well, I'm super excited to be here, Glenn. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm excited because, yes, you're right. We hear it all the time from all kinds of practice.
Yeah.
Small practice, group practice. And, the crazy thing, too, it's not just in the dental industry. All different industries are struggling finding staff. So what we do is we are that extra staff that you need, the extra set of hands to help your front office with scheduling, insurance verification, billing. I mean, you name it, we can do it.
And that's a huge part because here's the thing. Unlike certain jobs, right? Let's say, for example, and it's everybody. Like I was at In-N-Out the other day and they're like, we need people. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys need people too. But, unlike an In-N-Out, right?
Yeah.
Like in a dental practice, you do need a level of knowledge and
Absolutely.
professionalism as well.
Yeah.
So again, talk about why that is so important to work with a company like yours that you guys have been doing this for a while. This is not like you just rounded up a couple of friends and just talk about your background there. Talk about your background and how you guys have the experience and know how to help people out.
Yeah. So I've been in this field. I'm going to give away my age a little bit. Going on 25 years now.
25 years? So you started working when you were 5 years old?
Yeah, pretty much. Calling, my family said, I need you to file some charts. Okay, got it. Need you to answer the phone. But that's kind of how I got started. Was my aunt was in dentistry and she kind of threw me in there to file charts. Next thing you know, I'm answering phones. Next thing you know it, I'm doing sterilization and assisting. So, a lot of us, and actually it's funny that you say, you round up some friends. I did. They're really close to me. That's my executive team. And majority of them are not from dentistry.
Yeah.
They're actually from outside of dentistry. And they bring a lot of great ideas to help solve the issues that we're having. So that's what I did. I went to them and said, okay, we're having issues finding staff, quality team members. And so they put together all these brilliant ideas and said, okay, this is what we can do.
Yeah.
And that's how GetVWire got started.
Well, and that's the thing. What's so unique is obviously you bring a lot of the dental knowledge and you helped the team, you trained up the team, but a lot of other people that are on the leadership team on GetVWire, they have experience in hospitality and customer service. So that's the one thing that I've noticed. And just to let you guys know, I work with them as well. And the big thing my team says is oh man, they're customer service. They're on top of things. And they, a lot of your friends that are now on board, they bring that background.
Yeah.
Again, one of the founders is she has experience in hospitality, right?
She does. She's actually, her background is in accounting and in hotels.
Yeah.
So we use a lot of the trainings that they have in hotels for our teams. We always talk about patient experience, right? And how important that is. So we come up with, we use hotel trainings. If you think about it, when you go to a hotel, especially a really nice hotel, they greet you with a smile. And a lot of the times we take that for granted, just the way we greet our patients.
Yeah.
So those are all the things that we put together, our teams have put together to train GetVWire teams to be able to help dental practice. So even though our teams are working remotely, the experience and the quality of service that you're getting from our teams is as if you just hired a 5-star treatment coordinator, front office assistant that's been working in the office for years.
So I want to bring something. I'm actually going to put you on the spot now.
Okay.
All right, guys, I want to put her on the spot here. And so I've talked to other Nifty Thrifty members, other doctors who use GetVWire. I said, what about GetVWire do you like the most? And one of the things that they said is, okay, there's other companies that you can outsource to that will do your billing, maybe verify some insurance or whatnot, but that's all they do. what GetVWire does, that's the extra step, is that they actually help train some of my own staff.
Yes.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. You did it for some of your clients.
Yes.
Is that something that you guys like normally do for your clients, or is it these or just some special special clients here?
No, we do it for all our clients. You know that saying, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man how to fish and feed him for a lifetime. So that's kind of the model that we have with our teams. When we started off with some of the office, they wanted us to do eligibility, and then it was billing. Then they were asking, well, can you guys help with treatment planning? And especially now, it's really hard to find staff. So we're telling our clients, go ahead and hire somebody that has no experience, because we're there to coach your teams on, and we can coach them, train them, because we want you to be successful. Because when you succeed, we do too. It's important to us.
So again, I wanted to put you on the spot and bring that up, because that's really the big difference, right? Look, you can hire other companies to do insurance verification. You can hire other companies to maybe do some virtual assistant, but not any company will come in and actually help your team and work hand in hand. And that's another thing too, because there's some companies that only do a few things. You guys literally almost, I would say almost, you can outsource almost everything in the front office. And so that we're not saying that, hey, you don't need your front office anymore.
You do.
What we're saying is that now you can put your front office in a place where they can truly succeed, which is talking to the patient face to face while you guys handle all the other stuff. So talk about you're not trying to take anyone, you're not trying to get rid of the front office. You're here to support them.
Yes. We hear a lot about our team members that are burned out, and a lot of really great team members are leaving the industry. So that's kind of why we're here, is we want to let them know that, no, we're not taking your job. Think of us as your assistant. Give us the tasks that you don't have time to do and are really important. That's so important. We always talk about, we have to find ways to support our teams. Well, guess what? We're here.
Yeah.
We can support your teams. We're not there to take anyone's job.
All right.
First and foremost.
I love that. Again, I want to put that. Okay, so now we're going to kind of switch something. We're going to do some rapid fire questions, because I got a list of questions from Nifty Thrifty members that are always asking. It's always like the frequently asked questions. So we're going to go through that. And guys, just to let you know, if you have any questions, post it in the comments section. If I don't get to it, then Medina or one of our team members, they're part of the group too. That's the thing. They're part of the group too. They'll jump in, they'll answer. And of course, you can always do a demo and have a one-on-one call with them too. Okay, so we're going to rapid fire go through these questions.
Well,
okay?
great. Actually, there's a link that you can click on, and you can ask any front office insurance question for free. We don't charge you for it. We have a lot of offices or doctors that'll text us
or you know
should
what?
I use this code or this code?
Yeah, or you know what? Just make a post and tag Medina and tag our team in the group too. We can do that too. Okay, so one of the most frequently asked questions, right, that they always ask is, okay, well, I use so-and-so practice management software. Are you familiar with that? So again, what are you guys? How do you guys navigate those things?
We work with all practice management system, and you name it, we can use it. One of the really great things about working with, I'm going to say it, millennials, is they're very techie. They are, and they pick up really fast. And not just millennial, even the older team members that have been in the industry, they want to learn, and so we encourage it. So if they want to learn a new software, if we have to hire someone to train them how to use the software, then that's what we'll do. And that's a really great bonus to the practice, because you don't have to pay for a trainer. And majority of our team members, they have to know what to do on that practice management system before we even assign them to that office. That training aspect of it is already taken care of.
I love it. And so another big question is, practices, they're all different sizes, right? You got the really busy practices, you got the really small practices, you got the multiple practices, but the people who are always wondering, can I outsource, are always the smaller practices. So do you work with smaller practices, I
love working with smaller practice. My other team members, they love working with like the bigger groups and everything, and that's fine. I personally love working with the smaller practice, because now you can really, create a system from the very beginning. Usually sometimes when you go into bigger practice, they already have things established. It's
maybe they have
fine.
some bad habits too.
Yes, and they have to unlearn those bad habits. But working with smaller practice, I love it because then we can set it up the right way from the very beginning, and you don't have to unlearn bad habits.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So again, if you have a smaller practice, if you are a startup, again, what better way to just start the system off right, outsource to them so that whatever your team you have, again, if you're a startup, you have a small amount of team members, right? You can have them focus on what's important, which is patient care, and have GetVWire help you guys out. Okay,
right.
And then always the most favorite question is like, how do people get started? How do people get started?
It's a really great question.
Yeah.
You just book a demo, and then we go over the onboarding process. There's no long-term contracts, so it's month to month. You don't have to marry me. We can date for a little bit, and then if you're happy, we can get married. But it's month to month. We go through the onboarding process, get your office trained, get our team trained, and then we get started.
I love it.
Very simple.
Medina, thank you so much for jumping on. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And we're going to have in the comments section, if you have any other questions that I didn't answer, type it in the comments section. But also, we'll also put their contact information, book a demo, see what they're all about. And here's the thing, guys. The staffing shortage, honestly, I wish I could say it's going to end like tomorrow, but it might be like that for a while, especially in dentistry. So here's the thing. The staff that you have right now, make sure that they stay with you. Make sure that they're not stressed out by outsourcing some of the things that you can and get GetVWires there. Yeah. And if you don't have anyone that can help you out, then this is the perfect time to outsource.
Yes. I also want to share one little thing. So I know we've been talking about front office help, and everyone's always asking, what about my assistants? What about my assistants? So we've been testing this for a while now, and we know it works. So now our teams can also help you chart when you're in the back office.
Okay, so I didn't know that. So you definitely threw a curveball there. I'm super excited about that.
So, we talk about how our assistants, you either don't have assistant or used to have 2 assistants, and now you're double booked, but you only have 1 assistant. You can really use our team now while your assistant's in the other operatory taking care of a patient and you need help with charting for a new patient, our teams can do that.
I love it.
So,
I love
surprise!
it. Thank you so much for jumping on, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.